Welcome to 450, the heart of the real estate mecca. We are at the Real Deals office. Welcome. My name is Eric Brody. I'm a builder and developer here in New York City for the last 20 years. And today, we're going to talk about something that I think is so relevant, which I don't think people are talking about enough. What that is? Construction. Construction impacts every person's life every single day. And yet, what do we know about it? Number one, construction is an angry business. Number two, super important, we are building slower. I want you to name a business over the last 50 years that has gotten worse and yet is still relevant to our economy. So here's what I think. I think it's a lack of understanding of the business, a lack of understanding of communication, which creates fear. And that fear then leads to poor production and poor performance. So we're gonna lay out to you, our audience, of anyone interfacing with construction, a few basic principles, and maybe we'll start to provide a solution as to make it more efficient and to make it less angry. So day one of construction school, which most people don't go to, you learn about what is the simplest paradigm of construction. Boom. There are three relevant players in construction. Owner, boom. Doesn't matter if you're the actual owner, whoever is responsible for that job. It could be, which I think is super important, could be a broker, or it could be an owner developer building a skyscraper like Silverstein or a million other people who like to advertise here at The Real Deal. Those people, okay? So owner, boom. Okay, there's two lines. Boom. Contractor, architect. Basic paradigm. There is an owner. Whether he has a piece of real estate, has a condo, co-op, it doesn't matter, vacant piece of land, it doesn't matter. There is an owner of the asset. These two lines actually represent very simple truths. Contracts, those are representing agreements from an owner to an architect and a contractor. Now I'm missing one little thing, a dotted line. Why is there a dotted line? Because when an owner is building something or renovating something, he pays for a design. Now you're gonna tell me, oh, there's other players. There are. When we say architect, we really mean design. On this side, we have contractor. Now there's many different ways of setting it up, but the person responsible for executing whatever this design was, contractor. These represent contracts, right? Strict, straight lines. How amazing. Now what's interesting is now you see a dotted line. Why I'm not allowed to curse, so we're gonna keep it classy, people. Why would there be a dotted line between an architect and a contractor? There is no other business in the world that has a dotted line. Very important to remember when you're thinking of building and developing, they are not on the same team, but theoretically, they're supposed to work together. It's almost as if the owner is a mediator. They have a responsibility to understand what's supposed to be provided by an architect, what's supposed to be provided by a contractor. So an inexperienced owner thinks two-dimensionally. I get a design, I get a contractor, he gives me a price, boom, built. That is the inherent fallacy that people don't understand. A design, a two-dimensional drawing, is not a three-dimensional existing matter in the universe, actual construction. It's a two-dimensional document, and if you don't have an idea of how to read or understand what they're designing, any gap within that actually is a cost to you. So remember, you as an owner actually have a responsibility to understand that you have a role to play. So next, the business of construction. Normal business is an exchange for goods and services for a dollar value. That is not construction. Normally I go in the store and I say, yo, that's a dope Kith shirt. How much is that? But you go into the Kith store and let's make the assumption it's 150 bucks. Maybe it's more. Let's say it was on sale, 150 bucks. I go in, I pay the $150, they give me the shirt, I walk out, simple transaction. How about if I told you the construction business would be, let me go in that store, give me that shirt. If that shirt performs the way I want, in 30 days, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna pay you for the shirt and a markup. How wild is that? That means those subcontractors and those contractors that you're always clashing with and causing beef are actually taking risk to build for you to be reimbursed 30 days later. So imagine being in a business where you're at risk to be in the game, straight off. But my point being is there's no other business out there that they're gonna first do 30 days worth of work with all their manpower and then come back and get paid, or hopefully get paid. And there's many a slip from cup to lip. So for instance, if they put $10,000 into your kitchen and did that work through labor and materials, plus a markup of let's say $1,000 or $2,000, equaling 10 to 20% markup, that money is their take-home money. So if you're not paying them, they're not making money, they're going in the hole. So when you're slow to pay or there's a zillion other reasons, their business is suffering. All of these things, or your lack of understanding as a principal or understanding the contractor's plight, is why we get such a bad name. Here we have a smorgasbord of you to find me. We have Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Real Tech Talk Podcast with your host, Eric Brody. We got Insta at Real Tech Talk, Twitter, Real Tech Talk Pod. Come join us. We're going to keep pumping it out there. Stay in with the real deal. Get your subscription and bang, follow me. Follow me everywhere. Follow me nowhere. Welcome to the Real Tech Talk meets the real deal. Let's go.